Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The diagnostic trouble code DTC B12C5 corresponds to an engine start-stop switch failure in the 2023 Honda Accord. This issue arises when the body control module cannot recognize or detect the signals from the engine start-stop switch. The body control module is a crucial component that manages various electrical systems in the vehicle, including engine starting and stopping functions. Its location is typically near the driver's side dashboard area, facilitating connections with various switches and sensors. An abnormality detected by this module results in the storage of this DTC code. When the vehicle is operated with this code present, it could lead to issues starting the engine, or the engine may start and stop unexpectedly. It's important to address this DTC as it affects core vehicle operations and may lead to further complications if not resolved. The error associated with DTC B12C5 indicates a failure within the engine start-stop switch system. The key components involved include the body control module and the engine start-stop switch itself. The body control module is responsible for monitoring various signals from different systems and ensuring they interact effectively to facilitate smooth engine operation. The engine start-stop switch, typically located on the dashboard or near the steering column, enables the driver to start or stop the engine with ease. If this switch cannot communicate properly with the body control module, the latter will recognize this inconsistency as a failure and store the DTC. This communication is critical for vehicle operations, and any disruption can lead to engine starting issues. There are several possible causes for the DTC B12C5 error. A faulty engine start-stop switch is a primary suspect. This switch may fail due to wear, external damage, or internal circuitry problems. Additionally, issues with wiring, such as broken or frayed wires in the circuit connecting the switch to the body control module, can also lead to this DTC being stored. These wiring issues can stem from physical damage or degradation over time. Lastly, a failure in the body control module itself can result in an inability to communicate with the engine start-stop switch, thus triggering the error code. Each of these causes needs to be systematically investigated during troubleshooting. When dealing with DTC B12C5, symptoms will typically include the engine failing to start or stopping unexpectedly. Drivers may find that pressing the engine start-stop switch has no effect, which indicates potential issues with the switch itself. Additionally, there may be irregularities such as dashboard warning lights illuminating, alerting the driver to a problem within the engine or electrical systems. These symptoms can be frustrating as they can hinder the vehicle's operation and result in safety concerns on the road. Understanding these symptoms is crucial in diagnosing the underlying issues that lead to this DTC being triggered. The first step in troubleshooting the DTC B12C5 involves conducting an engine start-stop switch test. This test is essential to verify whether the switch is functioning correctly. Next, the external circuit connected to the switch must be inspected, focusing on the wiring from the battery to the body control module, including the positive smart power supply, plus B smart, SS1 and SS2- connections. Faulty wiring can interrupt the communication necessary for the switch to function correctly. If these components test positive, the body control module itself should be assessed for any internal faults that could lead to the inability to recognize the engine start-stop switch. In this step, you will need to press the engine start-stop switch at least 20 times, then wait for a period of 20 seconds. This procedure helps in resetting the system and possibly allowing temporary recognition of the switch by the body control module. It is important to note that the module may sometimes need to be reset to clear any miscommunication. During this process, it's vital to observe for any responses from the engine or any change in dashboard indicators. This could provide clues about whether the switch is intermittently failing or if there are more severe issues nested within the electronic systems. Next, you will inspect the power circuit to ensure it is functioning correctly. This involves checking the voltage levels in the positive smart power supply circuit plus B Smart and ensuring it is delivering the appropriate 12 volts under normal conditions. If the voltage levels are not within expected ranges, it may indicate issues with power delivery to the switch or the body control module. Additionally, you will want to look for open circuits in the external connections. If the connection shows less than 1 ohm resistance, this indicates that the circuit is intact. If resistance is higher or absent, it indicates a possible break in the circuit that needs repair. In this troubleshooting step, focus on checking the ground connections for the engine start-stop switch and the body control module. A proper ground connection is essential for the electrical systems to function. Inspect each terminal to confirm that there is less than 1 ohm of resistance, as a higher reading could indicate issues with the grounding. Additionally, you will conduct inspections for possible shorted circuits. Use a multimeter to test connections for signs of shorting to ground. Ensure that readings show more than 1 megaohm for the switch and module connections. Confirm that all readings align with specifications before proceeding. In the final troubleshooting step, if all previous checks have returned normal readings, it's essential to identify any circuit issues that may remain undetected. This involves a thorough examination of both the engine start-stop switch and the body control module. If there is any sign of abnormality, the components may need replacing. The body control module, in particular, could have faults that are not apparent through standard testing. If determined faulty, replacing the body control module may resolve the issues associated with DTC B12C5. Ensuring each part is functioning as intended is crucial for successful diagnosis and repair. After completing the necessary repairs or component replacements, proceed with the final verification process. Start by clearing the DTC through the vehicle's diagnostic system to eliminate any stored faults. Once cleared, test the engine's start-stop function to ensure the switch operates as designed. This includes verifying that the engine starts smoothly and responds correctly to subsequent presses of the switch. Also, monitor the dashboard for any warning lights related to engine functions. Confirming that all indicators are normal will affirm the effectiveness of the repairs undertaken for DTC B12C5. To prevent future occurrences of DTC B12C5, regular maintenance is paramount. Schedule periodic inspections of the engine start-stop switch and body control module to ensure they are functioning optimally. Additionally, monitoring the electrical connections associated with these components can help catch any potential issues early. Regularly checking for frayed wires, loose connections, or corrosion can prevent failures related to connectivity. Keeping these components clean and free from debris also contributes to their longevity. Implementing these preventive measures will help ensure reliable vehicle operation. In conclusion, understanding DTC B12C5 is essential for addressing engine start-stop switch failures within the 2023 Honda Accord. Each key troubleshooting step, from testing the switch to checking wiring and validating the body control module, plays a vital role in effective diagnostics. Recognizing symptoms early can lead to quicker repairs, enhancing vehicle reliability. Regular maintenance practices can prevent such issues from arising in the first place, promoting a safer driving experience. Ultimately, a diligent approach to troubleshooting and maintenance can mitigate the risks associated with this DTC, ensuring optimal performance of the vehicle's electrical systems. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.